Here are 5 things I wouldn't do if I was starting a new YouTube channel today. I did all of these things when I started this channel, and I've stopped doing them. 1. I would always look at the green dot. I would always imagine that you're sitting the other side of the screen and you alone are my friend sitting the other side of a coffee table. I can tell you, just that alone, when you are talking to somebody real on the other side of your screen or your iPhone or whatever, as long as you're not constantly looking at yourself, you will be able to imagine that friend on the other side, and it will make you speak much more naturally. You've only got to look back at my previous videos when I was just starting that were incredibly wooden. Plus, I really didn't enjoy making them. I was so incredibly nervous because I hadn't got anybody on the other side of this screen just listening to me. I just felt as if I had to perform, and I am not a performer. Number 2, I would never, ever use a script again. I can tell you, I am no good at reading a script. I even bought a teleprompter, and things got decidedly worse once I started doing that. It comes out wooden, and unless you are used to using a teleprompter, honestly, your eyes will be roaming all over the show. People will know that you're not talking to them, you're just reading, and the overall effect is not genuine. It's not you. It just isn't you, and that is what people want. They want you to be you, warts and all. I know I used to get a lot of comments saying you talk too slowly, you look up to the side. Well, I look up to the side because that's what I'm thinking. You just have to ignore all of that and say, oh, well, sorry about that. You can always speed me up. And if they don't like it, well, then they're not your tribe anyway. Number 3, I would make a lot of practice videos. I would not upload them. I would make them and I would critique them on my own. I wouldn't tell my family that I was doing it. I would just do it for myself, and I would practice. I didn't do that. I looked like a rabbit in the headlights, and I was terrible, and it went on for ages, and I got discouraged. 4, I would not copy trends. Now, I did do that. I did what I wouldn't do in my 60s and all that sort of stuff, and what I can teach you in 5 minutes, blah, 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 that sort of thing. What's in my daughter's handbag? I did that one. Now, here's the thing. When you're our age, now I'm 69, when you're 69, you have got a whole lifetime of stories that you can pull on to make a video out of. Memories. When somebody started asking me to make a video about my life story, it did take me a lot of convincing to actually put my life story out there, because I felt that I would be criticised. I was ashamed already, so I didn't need their criticism. But I did it. Now, I didn't have a script, so it meandered all over the place. It wasn't in massively chronological order. I forgot tons of stuff that I did in my life because, I'm not a computer. And people would say, well, what about your children? Well, I wasn't talking about my children because I was trying to remember other things. My children were taken by my husband. So if you're going to do your life story, write down bullet points way before you start chatting, because it will make it easier for you, and you can edit out the pauses when you come to edit your video. I should have done that. If I were doing it again, which I'm not, that's what I would do. I would spend some time on it. You know, when you're new at YouTube, you just think, I've got to put a new video up, and that's what you do. So if I were going to do it again, I would write down bullet points and then look down at it and then talk about it, and look down again and talk about it. And all those bits of looking down again and looking up and then starting, I would edit out, because nobody wants to see the top of your head whilst you're reading. The next thing that I would absolutely give a wide berth to, and I did this as well, because you'll see them in the beginnings of my earlier videos, is have a little tune at the beginning. Honestly, those things irritate the hell out of me now. They irritate me. I think, why on earth did I do it? They are what I thought I had to do to have a YouTube channel, but actually you don't. People want to watch you talking about what you're going to talk about. All that fluff and faffing around at the beginning and the little drop-down menus and the this, that and the other is just a waste of time. And I don't know about you, but I skip through those. I skip through them until they start chatting. Like, I skip through, oh, this video is sponsored by. Well, I don't have sponsored videos. I don't do any of that nonsense. I just give you what I am trying to impart, and then that is it. So those are 5. Oh, and I wouldn't have an end screen either. I would just, as I do now, I don't have any music on it. I just go to the end and up pops a video and another video you can click on, or a playlist or something. You don't need all of that nonsense. That used to take me ages to do every video. Well, I don't do that now. Once I start, you've got about 30 seconds to get your viewer interested in what you're going to say. And if you haven't got them interested by that time, then they've skipped on to somebody else. So if you don't do those 5 things, then you are way ahead of me when I first started my YouTube channel, and you don't have to go through all of that. I do hope that this has been helpful to you. Let me know what you won't be doing when you start your own channel. And if you have been, thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.